dipping out
Right.
now.
Right.
I only need a couple months.
And can you spoil anything about the upcoming season of Summer?
Obviously we got, Paige wasn't with us this year, which was so sad. Me and Amanda and Freddie told her, we were like, if I'm here, you have to be here. So, nothing that I can really tell you. We have great new people. Good luck getting to know them. And
Wait, does that mean you had trouble with the new people?
Oh my god, of course, always. Yeah.
Anyone specifically that we can watch out for?
No, you'll have to watch and see.
Boy, girl?
Both.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Sheree, on Atlanta, your name sort of has come up because I believe you had a dalliance with, is it Angela's? Can you tell us anything about that? Hey, when I heard that, I said, get Sheree back on screen immediately. Could we see you pop by Atlanta again?
No, it ain't. You've heard enough out of you, Sheree. Why don't you have She-By Sheree here as a booth?
Okay.
Long time ago.
And how was it? How did you like it? Why did you write that? Tell me everything.
I don't know. From what I hear about their relationship on camera, I didn't have anything.
And do you know Angela otherwise? Okay. I'd like to see that. Okay, I am being told that I need to shout. I hear she does really well. That's okay. I am being told I need to go back to Trader's questions. You can't help yourself, Dan.
First of all, Danny, I want to say, like, you're giving me Bob Harper vibes right here with the sweater.
Yeah.
I'm loving it right now. Love a Bob Harper moment.
Thank you.
Yes?
What was it like filming Traders versus something like Vanderpump Rules? And obviously, also, you were coming out of a rough couple of years.
Yeah, it was a couple rough years. It was nice, like, fully just diving into a competition show in Scotland, you know, with kilts, getting insects thrown on you. It was really sweet. Being in a castle and, very different.
Any interest in joining the Valley?
Yeah, there's some interest there. What do you guys think? No?
Would it be with the girlfriend?
Y'all are so mean.
It's been back and forth. Like, she's like, maybe. Yeah.
Dolores, if any of your castmates from Jersey asked you any advice to give them if they were joining the Traders Castle, what would you say?
I would say that gain the trust of everybody. Stay low, lay low until the end. That is why, strategy-wise, nobody on my cast is going to know the game. They just will never know the game. They will be just explained to them. They can watch every scene. Forget it. Don't try to know the game if you're not going to get it. Just try to be nice.
I would love to see some of the Jersey cast on Traders. I think it'd be fun. Yeah. By the way, you're also newly engaged.
Yeah.
She's always
I was
newly
so
engaged,
shocked.
but never
I mean,
married.
nobody gets engaged in a sweatsuit with hair dye on it at the Apple store, so I had no idea it was coming. That's where we met, if everybody wants to know.
But did your nails look good?
No.
Oh,
No, my nails weren't done. And he reenacted our whole first day. It was really nice.
You know, I'm curious, from the other shows, we talked a little bit about Kate, Rachel Riley, but I'm curious, like, from the other shows, did you connect with gamers that you didn't expect? Kate, were there people that you went in and you left deep friendships with?
I mean, it's really interesting because you spend so much time in the castle and you're cut off from the outside world, and they also have their own, like we have BravoCon, we are all Bravoholics, but they also have their own world, they have their own lingo, like social strategy. And it's so crazy and interesting. And spoiler, I actually don't mind Rachel Riley from a distance.
Just like Bette Midler from a distance.
Exactly.
Now, I am so excited. One of the things I think Traders does best is really their casting. And I actually feel like Dancing with the Stars this season sort of took a cue from the Traders casting playbook because they're having a great season, but I think it's this wonderful mix of people from different shows that we all love. And I'm so excited because we have an exclusive sneak peek of next season of the Traders. Shall we take a look?
I'm so excited.
Be afraid of what lies within it. The Highland Stars have aligned once more to bring 23 players to my castle.
Something dangerous about
Flip this cat and mouse game on its head.
People will swing behind their destiny. Faithful or traitor.
Traitor.
Some are just, some betray. And most importantly, my friend, some I guarantee you there is nothing to win. But will they find glory? Blood is flowing and so soon. Chaos. It's time to dine with death. But though I may be dealing with her, it is up to them how they play the game.
This game is not for us. You better believe I am coming for your ass.
When you corner a wild animal, you know what they can do. But the cards fall as they will to see whose fate is greater. Can the faithful's light outshine the dark lies of the traitors?
If any of you want to know more about Traders Season 4, you'll have to tune in when it premieres on Peacock. But you know I got a little surprise for you all. We have a couple of the cast members joining us from Season 4. We have Caroline Stanberry. All right, what can you tell me? What can you give me? Dorinda! Hello. It looks like you're making it nice for the second round of the Traders.
That's right, second time around.
What was it?
Second time around.
What was it like going back into the castle?
I was very honored and thankful. And emotional.
You belong back. I'm so excited to see you on this next season.
Yeah, you know, Dorinda, I'm curious what it felt like with the audience response wanting you to get another shot at it.
I was very emotional. No, it was, you know, I mean, if you're gonna get murdered on the first night, like, do it the Dorinda method way. Because it really was such a love and the, you know, shout outs and the everything. It almost was worth the murder. Yeah, it really was.
You know, I'm curious, obviously there's so much fan excitement and desire to see you also return to Roni. Ever since they sort of recast, I think a lot of the fans have been wanting a lot of you back. Do you feel that love when it comes to Roni as well?
Yes, I absolutely do. And I think, you know, we will have a spot forevermore in the, you know, Real Housewives world. We're kind of like, you know how I remember even a while ago I saw someone from Gilligan's Island and I was like, they're still famous to me, you know, folks, you're an icon. You're an icon forever. Not that I'm considering myself an icon. But you know, you just have to, you know, I think once you're part of the NBC family, you're kind of always part of it.
Right.
And it takes different turns.
Right. And speaking of NBC family, I'm curious, Portia, did you reach out to any of the other housewives or any of the people on this stage for advice entering the castle?
I actually, here's the thing. The show is very, very secret, okay? I mean, I barely told anyone outside of my house. Like, I had to tell my daughter's father so he can keep her while I was gone. But it was such a secret, and you guys know that Phaedra and Sheree, you know, we're really close and cool, but I just was like, if I tell them, would someone know from my text? Like, is there FBI? I was scared. I was so scared, but I wish I could have called them, but no, I was scared to death.
Right. And Caroline, Chanel was very much a breakout of her season of The Traitors. Did you expect that? And what's your relationship like with her today?
Chanel and I have a really good relationship. It's, you know, we're like sisters. It's love-hate. We poke each other, we play with each other, we have fun, you know.
Right. And Kristen, you come from a competition background on Top Chef. Do you feel like you were able to take any of that into the castle with you?
I mean, it's completely different competition. Like, Top Chef is skill-based. All I have to do is cook, or now I host it, but all you have to do is cook to perform and to stand out. This one is like a whole level of human interplay that I was not prepared for.
Right. Now, I'm curious, we can't obviously give any big spoilers from season 4, but who did you connect with maybe most in the castle from the new season?
Look at this guy.
There she is, right at the end, Kristen.
I love doing this so much.
It was a slow warm-up. At first she wasn't sure, but then she
Oh my God!
connected very quickly.
That's how you do it.
What I was not
That's how you.
expecting was
That's how you show up and support, but still show up for
Like,
yourself.
I love
He's
all
like,
of
look,
you.
I'm baby, I'm gonna be with you, but I'm not gonna miss the
I'm
game.
fully obsessed with the housewives.
As we all are,
That's
right?
hilarious.
Portia, is there anyone that you connected with unexpectedly?
I also fell in love with her. Like, it was pretty instant. Like, she's so warm. And, you know, when you first get there, you're trying to find the people you're going to give a look them in the eye, let you see it, and you can believe it. You know? And then, of course, Dorinda and, you know, but Caroline was a little, I didn't know. I was like, you know, you just never know, you know. But just, there was something in their eyes that I was like, you know what? I can just, if I can find this look throughout the whole process, I know I have this rolled off. Like, we're going to be able to take this.
Right. So what I'm hearing is that, Caroline, you and Portia had a rough road.
No, we
Okay.
didn't have a rough road. It just took us a little bit to warm up to each other.
Yeah, she was kind of with some of the other housewives. And then, you know, when I started to see little clicks, it's like, okay, can I get in there? Can I not? And you also don't want to force it, you know, at the end of the day. So, because everybody could be, there's
Right. And Caroline, what was your strategy going into the castle? Did you
It's
have it?
really hard to have a strategy going into that. It's like the first day of school. You just don't know which way to turn. Well, none of us really knew each other. But I gravitated. I think my strategy, the thing that was worrying me the most, was to do the, you know, the games. And so my strategy was to find the biggest looking man and make him my best friend so that he could do the work.
And you did that.
I did that.
She did that.
Colton stuck by my side, and anything tough, he did it.
I asked these other guys this, but I'm curious, Dorinda, anyone from your seasons on Roni that you think would do really well in the castle?
You know, I think a lot of people would do well on Traitors. I think, well, I know my girl Diane would do great. And I think, also, she's talking to someone the other day about how she would be great on Traitors. I mean, listen, they're housewives, they'd be great on Traitors.
Right. Right. Portia, how about from Atlanta?
The current cast?
Yeah, or anyone.
I gotta ask someone, I know who it is, Carol.
Go on, my girl.
Carol Westwell. She's like living Clue. Like she played her life as living Clue. Sorry about that. For
Which, by the way, we all want you and Carol back, I think.
Why is her life like living Clue? Because her husband's dead.
We have a lot of different cast. So I gotta just run through all these faces. Okay, we already had Phaedra.
Oh my God, can we just get to the questions?
You know what? Someone is saying Drew.
Someone in the audience said Drew.
Someone in the audience is saying Drew, and I'm not gonna say why you said Drew. But you know what? Drew, actually, I do feel would do good because
Because she's a liar.
Innocent. So if she was a faithful, I think that she could play, as a faithful. I don't think she should try to be a traitor. Don't even do that. There's too many people who can know your lies. Including housewives. But no, I think as a faithful, she would be a good faithful. So yeah. And as a traitor, then we got a lot of liars on our show. So the rest of it.
Who's the biggest liar on the upcoming season?
The upcoming season, it has to be Shamita.
Tell me more.
Well, you gotta watch. It's coming. It's coming right now. It's coming.
When are we getting it?
When are you getting it? Okay, so we just wrapped. I don't know if that's out yet. Sorry, Andy. But we just wrapped, and so it should probably be out at 1 and 3 like Mary, I would hope.
So you and Shamia have a rough go.
No. I'm just saying, you just asked a question. I just answered it.
And I'm asking a follow-up.
I just answered it.
So can you give me any spoilers about the next season?
About the new season. So what I will say, since you're on the catty side, and I like that.
You get it.
They had a rough go at it in certain spots. But I would have to say we're getting back to it. Like I feel that close. Which when you have like when you have like a new group of girls, it's like, okay, I was there when like the old school era was Sheree and like the Candy and everybody, but now we're getting into our own feel of that warmth of sisterhood, and I do like that.
I know we're here for traders, obviously, but I do just want to shout out Atlanta's been so good. And I was watching the Potomac panel, and I think there some of the women, Giselle and Wendy, were talking about sort of the success of Atlanta and how it helped bring it to Potomac. And we have Sheree up here, and I just have to say, those original seasons of Atlanta. And I know, Portia, you mentioned Nene, and what you all did in that first season was just so incredible. And so I don't know, I felt like I had to shout that out.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Thank you. They've taken it and they have run with it, and I love it.
Yeah. In terms of like the faithful and traitor thing,
I was going to ask Robin, do you regret?
You can ask whatever you want. Yeah, make it as juicy as you want it.
Oh,
maybe aside from
considering.
Yeah, do it. I love it.
But give me another one.
I don't know if they're going to start on that side first, but if they do, the lights will turn on, and then I will tap you, and then you can go ahead and ask your question. Ask whatever you want.
Great.
But one question.
One question.
And it's how a faithful to
I'm
Amanda
gonna
is
ask
under-
Rob Dixon. So excited. I'm gonna ask Rob Dixon.
So aggressive.
I'm gonna ask her.
He's a faithful. Don't do that.
Oh, this is what I want to
I'm
ask.
sorry, I thought
Be good.
I'm so excited.
like I said, I gotta give the people what they want.
Question of a traitor.
Give them just what they want.
Traitor, I think Jesse Solomon be a traitor. I just say, Denise Richards, I spoke to her, I think she'd be great. She wants to run traitor. We need to ride for Denise Richards to be on. Oh my God, there can't be a lie that hasn't been told to her in her life. Look who she's been with. I love her.
Now, we do have a game, and a little later we're also going to be taking audience questions. So please start lining up with the microphones if you want to ask an audience question.
We ready?
And I hope some of you in the audience are gamers. Maybe you could take out your phones. Right now, we're going to play a little game. We're going to go traitor hunting. Because each of our panelists have revealed to producers the most traitorous acts they've ever been guilty of. I'm going to read a fact aloud, and you can play along on your phone on BravoCon.tv. Go to BravoCon.tv.
I don't have a Porsche question. I'm going
to. Guilty party. It's time for traitor divorce. Shall we go for it? Does everyone have their phones out? Let me get the cards. Okay. So when they were 12 years old and mid this fight at school, this person accidentally punched their teacher in the face. Who do you vote for?
Porsche.
Who did that?
Porsche.
Everyone's saying Dolores. Yeah, Dolores punched someone in the face. The teacher. Well, okay, so can we reveal who it was? Who was it? Can you raise your hand if you did it? Was it you, Dolores? Can you give us a little insight? I know that
I had a blind eye. I was fighting in school. The teacher tried to break it up, and I think I was maybe 13. I might have broke her jaw. I think it was bad. left with ice on our favorite bag.
You don't go around with Dolores and
Were you suspended?
Do you?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. There's been a few after that, so I just went to the first one.
All right, this person blatantly lied about loving The Simpsons and liking to cook to impress on a first date, and it worked. Who do we
Caroline
think that was?
Stansberry.
Is everyone voting? Everyone's saying Kate? A little bit for Tom, Kate, Tom. All right, who was it? Raise your hand. Who was this? Caroline. Oh, you lied. And
Why? So that Caroline can end up getting the season canceled? No, thank you.
There you go. Okay, back in college, this person missed a big deadline, so they told their instructor their aunt had died and printed a fake funeral program as a group. Who was this? R.I.P. Morals. Who was this?
Portia.
Sierra. Kate. Who do we think it was? Okay, raise your hand. Who was this? Was it you, Sierra? Who was this? Okay, so explain a little bit of this. I'm curious.
So my mom owns a printing company, and so she like prints people's funeral programs all the time. And I just like didn't have time to do the paper, and I was like, oh my god, I need a good excuse. Mom, can you print me a funeral program? She's like, yeah, sure. And I gave it to them. And then wait, the second part, I didn't show this. I then went online and I asked my dad for a credit card to purchase the paper online about the Indonesian financial crisis. So it was a double whammy.
Interesting. Okay, so this person's castmate got under their skin. They parked his car at a resort with the most expensive parking day rate and Ubered on home. Who was this? Let's see. Was it Tom? Was it? Everyone's saying it's Tom. That's sort of my guess. I don't know the answers to this either. Was it Tom?
I was it, Tom.
Okay.
They really
Okay,
do not give enough time for questions.
Range Rover. And it was very expensive, and it was there for 3 days.
Was he upset?
No, he talked his way out of it with that accent, actually. Now I'm even more annoyed thinking about it.
All right, so there's a thief in our midst. This criminal mastermind once stole a Christmas ornament off someone's front porch. Who was it? Dorinda Christmas ornament?
Dorinda.
I have a Dorinda Christmas ornament on my tree. It looks so nano-like. Was it Dorinda? Who was it? Who was it? Kristen!
Oh no! I
criminal
was very young and I wanted to give a Christmas gift to my parents, and it was just there on a tree. It was decorative, and I gave it to my mom and dad, and then they made me return it.
That's sweet. Yeah, it's kind of nice thing.
That's juicy.
Okay, so we do have some audience questions. Let's start over here on the right.
Hi, my question is for Robin. Robin, do you regret telling your business about Juan on your podcast behind a paywall, which got you off of Potomac? Do you regret that?
We're here to talk about traders, right? We're here to talk about traders. Yeah.
I already got in trouble once.
I'm not hired. My question still stands. Oh, well, she's not answering.
I'm here to talk about traders.
She's not going to answer. Ooh, they're booing her. They're booing her.
You had brought up strategy. Was it strategy when you voted for Tom
I'm not answering that. Why are you here?
Why
are you here?
A, clearly was not a traitor, and B, no one
I'm here to talk
voted
about
in line with
traders.
you? Or did you really just
How did you get on
dislike
Traders?
Tom Sandoval?
All these years on Bravo. I'm glad she got booed. I'm very glad she got booed for not answering the question.
He kept doing it. I just needed him to
I'm
speak.
here to talk
Because
about
eventually
traders.
someone would have maybe thought I was a traitor. But Tom, I feel like you were trying to get the feet off of Caroline to get a crush.
No, come on.
You really thought I was a traitor?
I really
They
did.
booed your ass.
Not at the end.
I asked you
to be
in the
honest,
question,
not
they
at the end.
booed you.
Stop.
Well, the thing
Booed
is
you.
that he would sit over in the corner and just be chill as like people were walking around, and then all of a sudden you'd be walking into the round table.
Let's go out.
Oh okay, like, and then you would always have something to say after somebody got murdered.
It was a
And
good
then
question.
One night, I don't know if you remember this, but one night,
Thank
you
you.
go upstairs and you're like,
Everybody's saying it was a good question. I mean, why wouldn't, like, I'm sorry. You got off the show. That is something that you did on television in front of everyone. These are national actions. And you go and say, I'm not answering that. I'm here to talk about traitors. You weren't that good on traitors. You didn't win.
How you
Oh, wait,
just gonna ask that messy ass question and then leave out?
Okay.
I'm one of your fans.
I know.
Hi,
We're live
y'all.
right now.
Oh my God. Y'all, he just did that, okay? But why you walk out? You asked my
'Cause I'm
question, I had to get
live.
out the line.
Huh?
I got out the line because
Oh,
of you.
you were gonna ask the
I
same.
was gonna ask the same question. I said, oh my God, that's Alex. I love you. I'm a small YouTuber, content creator, but I love you.
Well, come on the show.
Absolutely. I would love to come on
Come
your
on
show.
the show. I'd love to have you.
I would
We
love
can
to
talk
come.
shit about them. We can
Please,
talk shit about the
let's talk
event.
about this event.
Yes.
How do I get in touch with you so you can respond?
On
'Cause I know
Instagram.
Okay, I'm gonna
Instagram.
DM you right now.
Okay,
Keep talking
yes.
with your girl.
Keep
I
talking
love
with
you.
your girl.
Bye, chat. Oh my God, that was epic.
I'll be back in.
That was epic.
Somebody has to ask the hard questions. And Rob Dixon, I feel it's fair to say, do you regret telling your business on your podcast and not on the show?
Fair question.
And you got fired. Do you regret it?
Fair question.
It's, you know,
Somebody had to ask.
like nobody asked anything terribly personal. These are things you did on national television.
Right?
I'm going to bring it up.
It's a secret.
Right. Well, I got to get ready for the next panel. Oh, Kyle Richards got off easy. But I said, when that woman said, make it messy as possible, and you heard it. I'm so glad I was live. You heard her say, make it as messy as possible. Ask whatever you want. And did I ask you about Juan's other women? No, I didn't. Now, it was kind of about that, but, ooh, they booed her. Rob Dixon got booed.
Crazy.
I mean,
I appreciated the question.
Well, it's like, this is something that happened on a show you were on.
And it doesn't have
in
to be
front of
traitors
all.
because everybody was asking multiple things.
Did you win
Don't feel
traitors?
bad.
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
The fact that everybody booed her and I was on live.
Yeah.
And
Period.
also the producer said, ask whatever you want, make it messy as possible.
And you did.
And I did.
And they got it. Yeah.
But the fact that you hear them boo her.
Yeah.
They booed her.
Well, we were there.
I love it. I can't believe it.
No, that was a great question. And I want to know the answer.
Right?
Have a good day.
You too. We all wanted to know, does Rob regret it? All right, well, I'm gonna come back for the next panel. I gotta cook up some more, just regular questions. All right, I'll see you soon. Thank you all so much for this.